Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now I am currently on the first floor of our ship, and you'll notice I put some lights in. This ship is still not finished, by the way. This modular section is still not finished. Another little change that I've made is down here. I have taken out the oxygen storage tanks, and I did that for a very good reason, which I will explain now, actually. This is a modular ship, as I keep saying. Modular. It's my new favourite word. I don't really know why, because I hate the word, really. But, because it's... What's the one I'm looking for? That one, I think. Because it's modular... No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm trying to do this and talk at the same time, which is never a good idea. Because it's a modular ship, I'm trying to standardise it as much as possible, and that does mean that some things will be taken out, like the oxygen tanks, because we just don't need them. It is as simple as that, unfortunately. Where is this? Oh, no, I put the wrong one in. The oxygen will be restored where it's needed, but it's not needed for this particular section of the ship, therefore that's why we haven't got it yet. Obviously there's vents. Vents are very important in these ships, especially if they want to be survival ready. So we'll be keeping hold of those most definitely. But as I say, no... I'm so sorry guys, I keep losing my chain of thought as I'm doing this. No oxygen tanks in this ship yet. That's what I'll keep going to say, because this ship is the base standard. So what I'm going to do today is put these windows in to make the ship look lovely. So it's kind of an additional feature that I wanted to put in last episode, but I had a look at the time and realised that we'd gone way over the time that I actually wanted to spend on that episode. You know, it was an hour, I think. And this goes back to something that I was saying in my OpenTTD series as well. If I'm going to make videos that are an hour long, I want the content to actually be entertaining and not just me sat here doing this. I don't actually know if you can hear the game music at all, because that adds atmosphere. I don't think I'll get copyright strikes for using it. I hope not, anyway. Because that then means that I can use it. I just want to check something here as well. Can you see through this in both directions? You can. Okay. That's not ideal. I'd have liked it to have been covered up from the outside looking in, but I'm alright with it like this. Hell, if it means I can put windows in like this, then I'm more than happy. And this is the ship. It's not quite finished, obviously. There's still work to do. I've got to put the bulkheads in, and I've got to put solar panels back in, because I've taken them out for now so that I can put an actual roof in. And I've still got to put lights on the bottom. But then this module setup will actually be completed, which I'm really happy about. I did not want to press jump. Window. Now I want to put in some slanted windows. And I believe that could well be the one I'm looking for. Are you the one I'm looking for? No, because for some reason you're 2 blocks long. That should be 1 by 1. There you go, 1 by 1 side. Now here's the problem, it won't actually let me put those in, so I think what I'm going to have to do is replace these. Which does mean losing some of our... I mean, the outside shape doesn't change, that's important. I hope that's music I can hear and not the ship falling apart. I think that's music. That's alright then, I can handle music. I like the music on this game. The music on this game, this and Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, KSP. I forgot the name of the game then. Awkward. The music on these games is fantastic. Space music in general is very, very good. But this game and KSP really have outdone the genre with how good they are. Very, very nice music. Alright, so this is the bulkhead on the bottom, nearly done. And then I'll have just a couple more bits to go, and we'll be finished. What I have done now, though, is lock myself in, so I'm going to have to open the door here to get out. Come on, door. Open, open, open. Out we go. And up. Right, get rid of you. You will go all the way along like this. Get rid of you. You'll go along like this. Get rid of you. You'll go along like this to there. Get rid of you. Pop you in. Get rid of you. Pop you in. Get rid of you. Pop you in. And there you go. That is now a completed structure. And I think it looks very good. Oh wait, no. It's a good thing I came around here actually, otherwise I'd be flying this going, why is it not airtight? But that would be why. The fact that each floor as well is a separate component, hopefully the elevators are sealed. What have I done? Pressing the wrong buttons, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, hopefully the elevators are sealed blocks. Otherwise, it's not sealed in at all, which won't be great. A few things I want to put on the outside as well. Got these docking lights. Docking position lights. I just want to see what these look like. I don't think it goes that way round. I don't actually know which way round this goes. Let's crack this door open. Because that... Oh, I see what it does. Okay, it lines up. So there's three variants of this. There's this one as well. So that's docking position lights 2, docking position lights 3. Let's see what 3 looks like. 3 is just the same thing. Now, I'm not a big fan of them. I'd like some proper lights. I've got the interior lights. I've got these corner lights. So I think if I use these... I have to be careful where I put these actually. So let's... First of all, let's finish these bulkheads. And when I say that, what I mean is popping a simple line across here. Like so. And a simple line at the bottom here. Something like that. So I suppose I'm going to have to put a line across the top here as well. Let's just create another ring, pressure ring, around the outside of this. So when it's connected up to other modules, let's make sure this is facing the right way. Which way is that facing? No. I can't see what I'm doing half the time. That helps. Suits have lights for a reason, don't they? Yes, they do. Right, so let's put these in. Like that. And then if I spin this round. Like that and like that. Come over here. Actually, I don't need that one, do I? Let's pop these ones in. You. Flip you over. Like so. You, and you. Flip you over. You and you. Which are also these ones. And then flip you over. You and you. And I think I need to flip you over again. You and you. Okay. So that's now created a seal. There'll be room in here for you to move around. That's absolutely fine. The next thing I want to do is shut these doors. So let's very quickly... I'm just going to come around here and do... you. Close. Like so. And you. close. Let's pop in. Actually, no. I need to be outside for this. Indiana Jones. Right. I want to make sure that these are... Okay. Where are the doors? There, and there. Okie dokie. Right. I need sensors. Actually, I also need to finish this side. I should build this with symmetry on, but I know that in the past when I've tried to build with symmetry, it hasn't always worked. So it sort of put me off slightly. In that, it's really frustrating when I say this, actually, because, I mean, even thinking about it frustrates me. The way the symmetry wasn't working was that I had symmetry switched on for the axis that I'm working on now. So whatever I did on the left-hand side of the ship would be replicated on the right-hand side. That was the theory. However, in practice, it didn't bloody work. Some things were offset by a block, some things were missing completely, and I was sort of sat there thinking, this isn't even close. You know, it's nowhere near what I want it to be. How can they call that symmetry when it's not? Very frustrating. But anyway, it's not my place to completely moan about this game, because as I've said in the past, this game is a lot of fun to play. And I should say, this game is open, by the way. If people want to join this server, as long as they pass the fit and proper persons test, and if you're a fan of football, you'll know what that is. As long as you pass the test, then you're more than welcome to join. I've got no problems with that. Just want to make sure that the right people are joining, really. Right, let's grab some sensors. I want to stick some sensors. First of all, I want to put some lights in. So, 7 is the light. I want to see what these look like. Okay, that is not the one I want. The one I want is probably this one. Looking at it. I think so. If I put that there, spin it round, like that. Actually, no, I don't want lights here at all. You can see the ship, can't you? You don't need lights. I'm just going to put the sensors in. So we're going to have one here. Make sure it's the right way round. Right, it's one sensor. So this is what? The rear? Yeah, this must be the rear of the ship. So this is rear ground. This is rear first. Actually, let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of... No, let's keep that one. Let's keep that one. Okie dokie. So I'm going to do, go into K, go into standard module, find sensor. I'm going to rename you rear sensor. I assume that's working. Can I rename the block? Apparently not. Oh, there. Right. Now I want you to be left extent. How long are these? I think 5 and 5 works fine. Bottom is fine. Top is fine. Back is fine. Front I'm going to take down to 2. Detect floating objects. No. Detect small ships. No. Just want it to detect players. Detect owner. Detect friendly. Detect neutral. Detect enemy. Off. Off. Right. Set up actions. So when it's activated, rear doors, bulkhead rear, open. And when it doesn't detect, bulkhead rear, closed. Let's test that. So if I fly close, these doors should open. No? What about if I come down here? Oh, maybe the sensor's too... Hang on. Let's bump you back up to 5. Can you really not detect me? as a player. Let's get away from its range, and then let's fly back in, because we might have actually been within its range. That's really weird. Oh. Right, hang on. Everything here, again, needs to be transferred to me. Now it works. Right, how far is 5 meters? 5 meters is actually about right. Just want to check if I come up here, does it open? Here it does. That's good. That's awesome. Can I speed up these doors? No. No. Okay. Right. So in that case, if I fly away again, the doors should shut. Perfect. I think having both doors open at the same time probably isn't ideal, but I'll fix that in future. I mean, the idea is the modules will be connected top and bottom, so it's not like you'll be letting air out or anything. But I just think, so in some cases, it's not ideal. Alright, we'll spin you around, we'll attach you. You are going to be front sensor. So your sensor front. Set up actions, groups, bulkhead front, open, bulkhead front closed, like so. Make sure they're all set up good, they are. Enemy off, neutral off, transfer to me, and again the doors will open, switch away, the doors will close. Fantastic. So this ship is technically now done. You know, there's not a lot left to do with it. The solar panels need to go back on top. I will do that now. The idea now, of course, is to cover it in solar panels. So, how big are you again? I think you're too big. You would fit if we didn't have the engines on top. So I think the ones we did have was just the normal large ones. Right. Spin you that way, spin you that way. You go there. You go there. Like that. And if I come over this side, spin this one round. You go there. You go... Make sure these are in the right spot. You go there. And then we'll drop down underneath. Flip you over. You go there, spin you round. Come over here, I'm pressing wrong buttons again. Like that. You go... Come on, come on. Oh, I had it then. You go there. You go there. Okay, solar panels back in place. They are vulnerable, but they won't necessarily be the main power supply for the ship. They're just there as kind of a token supply, I suppose. The last thing I want to do really is see about if there's any more thrusters I could add on. Not sure if there will be really. I think we're pretty good. I do want to put somewhere here there is a letter. Right, let's go out of that. Let's scroll down and find our letters. There's one. So you're F. You will go actually, where can I put you? I suppose if I put a block on top of this. No, that won't work. That won't work at all. Let's make you white. F, 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 and F. I don't think... I'm a bit worried they might get broken actually. Maybe like that. F and F. F and F. And then if I go down to the R, which is here, stick R's on the back. so that at least you know which part of the module you're going into. You know if you're heading forwards or backwards in the ship. You don't really want to get lost in these ships if they're going to be massive. But there we go. That just about does it. So I'm going to go into the blueprint menu quickly. And can I delete these? Yeah, standard module 1, go. Standard module 1, go. Standard module 1, go. And then I'm going to get rid of these large grids as well. Actually no, that'll do. Copy. So I should now have an entire other ship. There we go. Come out of that. Control B, create from clipboard, standard module 1. There she is. If I come out of this, go into this, go to this, take screenshot. That should now be, I suppose that's the one. Okay, cool. So this is the ship done. Pretty much, it's an empty shell inside. It's ready to be customized. So let's think about doing that, shall we? We have one of these on our clipboard. But let's get another one. Let's paste it in next to, if we can. Like so. Should all be working, should all be set up, nice and easy. Let's go down to the ground floor. Doors should open. There we go. Whoops. It would help if you actually stayed on the right block. Surely I'm in range. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to have to extend that. Hang on. Let's get rid of you. Go to these. So you... Yeah, you're out of range. So I have to make this longer. Oops, no, I want my helmet on. Sensor. Right, rear sensor. Bottom extent, let's do 6. To start with and see if that does it. Right, 6. There we go. Do you work? Right, you're open. Good. If I step away here, doors should start closing again. Okay, cool. So, let's head outside again. Copy you. Bring you over here. And paste. Right. So this one, what's number 3 again? Is that beacon? Yeah, okay. I don't want beacon. I want this one to be a refinery. Now we've got loads of these different refineries. Uranium, platinum, gold, nickel, cobalt, silicon, magnesium, and XL, which doesn't actually do anything. But let's go for these ones. So we want uranium, platinum, gold, nickel, cobalt, silicon, and magnesium. I didn't find iron. I assume that's because iron is the arc furnace. So this is just going to be a bog standard refinery room. I don't know which way round these go. They also seem to be very dark. So I'm actually wondering if these are completed models. They don't look as though they are. Yeah, see, I'm not convinced by them. So let's see if I get... I had some other blocks which worked as refineries. Ones that turned... Hang on a second, I'm trying to find the right... Oh, docking ring clamp, that might be handy. Blast furnace. That'd be good. Pulverizer. I think it might be the pulverizer, actually, was what I was looking for. It turns gravel into ores, which would be really cool. I'm going to try the pulverizer. Ah, see now the pulverizer is slightly bigger than I was anticipating. I mean, I could lie it on its side, and that would fit there. The only problem with that then is I can't really fit anything else in. Also, it's the wrong colour, so I'll fix that. But I think if I put one, let's try and work this out, because I reckon I can fit 4 of these in. So if I put one here, yeah, if I put one there, and then spin, oh, I've done it the wrong colour again. Hang on. Shift P, there we go, that's the right colour. So if I put you there, and then spin you around, and put you there. Now if I come over here, can I fit 2 more in? Oh, easily. Easily. Whoops, no. You go there. And you spin you round. You go there. So okay, you've got refinery and it's written on its side and things like that, but that's also upside down, which is quite annoying. But if I go into these, I believe these just work now. They'll create stuff. Obviously, this doesn't have to be a final thing. We'll get rid of these for now. Because again, I want to explore the blocks that I've got and make sure that I'm actually using the right blocks for the right thing. Because there might be a more efficient way of doing it. As I say, I've got ones that turn stone into ores. So if I could find that, that would be much handier. Mess hall as well, that will have to be one. Might have to build a new hull for that. Fuel cell, capacitor, basic battery, heavy reactor, medium reactor, light reactor. All of these reactors. Airlock, armoured airlock, they'll be handy actually for getting outside as well. Hydroponic plant, hydroponic vent, don't want any of them. It's down this end, I think, is where the business end starts coming into it. So you've got oxygen tanks, docking rings again, docking ring airlock, airlock centered, airlock reverse, tunnels, elevators, mining drills, gyroscopes, heavy landing gear, they'll be very handy as well. Where are they? Docking position again. Let's say some of these mods aren't brilliant. Aha! Industrial centrifuge. That was one of them. And a stone crusher. That was also one of them. How big are the stone crushers? Ah, see, stone crushers are the perfect size. They're exactly what I was expecting them to be. And these do, as they say, they crush stone into ores. So I think having these in this room would be good. Also, let's scroll down again. These are the ones I wanted to have. Oh, hang on. Furnace. I saw furnace. What have we got under furnace? Blast furnace, silver furnace, arc furnace. So we've got arc. What does the blast furnace look like? What does it do? It looks like an engine. Which I'm really hoping it isn't. That is huge. XL blast furnace. I suppose it lives up to its name. Let's pop it for now. I'm trying to centralize it. It's 2 blocks wide, which doesn't help. So I'll have to pop you there. And then I'll have to mirror it by putting one there. But let's have a look at what these actually do first. Have I even got this the right way around? How many ports have you got on top? None. Okay. Let me put these the right way round. You were under 9, weren't you? So that way. No, that way. You go there. This one will go there. Okay. Let's have a look at how big these are and how much they can hold. Inventory. Pretty damn big actually by the looks of it. It certainly looks like they'll be able to get through a lot. So I think blast furnaces aren't a bad idea for this part of the ship. I think that will work out pretty cool. And then I can put... see, what else did we have? We had stone crushers, which I've got here. Arc furnaces. I don't think we need arc furnaces if we've got these. That's the problem. See, I don't know what all of these do. Still. So, I mean, we've got room. If I put the stone crushers in... Let's see, these have doors on the side, do they not? Or I thought they did, maybe they don't. They have doors at the top there. Aha, right. So if I flip you round like so, you can go there, sir, and you can go there. And then, do you have doors on the top? You've got them on the bottom. Do you have them on the top? Constantly pressing the wrong button. You do. Okay, so I can put 4 in, like that. And then if I change this to conveyor, and actually go for the conveyor blocks, instead of you. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Pop you there and there. So they're all connected up again. Get rid of you and you. Connect these up. Come through here like this. To this end. Like that, and then do this end. Like that. And I've also then got room on top to put some more devices. So, let's say these do exist and these do work. I'm just going to pop one there for now and see if it actually comes up on... You can see though, it's not a finished model. And I was warned this when I was loading the game up, so I am aware. Yeah, see, it doesn't even appear. So okay, these furnaces for now, what are these? Oh wait, hang on, I searched for furnace, didn't I? I didn't search for refinery. Okay, so it does appear. It does appear. Does it appear on this list as well? Yeah, it does. In fairness, it does. It just doesn't look very nice. So I think for now, I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use the bog standard refinery. Which is this one. Let's get rid of the rest of these. There we go. Right, so if I go for the bog standard refinery, again, you can see it's a big block. Hefty block. Very big block. In fact, it goes through that conveyor, so we have to turn this on its... Oh wow, these are big. Okay, what other... That's the XL refinery. That must be even bigger then. Okay. Yeah, this ship isn't as big as I thought it was. To be perfectly fair. Should I have the assemblers in this room as well? I don't think I need them actually in this room. I think this is just going to be the processing room. So furnaces would be a good one. Silver furnace, arc furnaces, definitely. I want some arc furnaces. Because they can go on the edges here. As you can see, they've got doors on the sides. I'd like to cover up as many of these doors as I can. Do you have doors on the sides? You don't. I mean, these, you can pop them in front of here. Again, it's not the neatest thing, but it does. It makes that gap smaller, so I can live with that. And then if I put one there and one there, then I guess I can just put blocks across the rest of this. Do you have doors on top? You don't. You don't have doors on the sides. You have doors on the back though, don't you? You have one on the back. Do you have doors underneath? Again, I'm not convinced. Let's just check that quickly. No. Okay, so as far as it goes, that's the best connection we can get. We can also put them down... No, I'm not going to put them down the sides either. So this is like the ore processing room. As you can see, it's not that big in terms of what it's actually doing, but it's alright, I suppose. This is the ground floor, don't forget. There's an upstairs still, which is connected to conveyors, so we could do something up there as well. But I mean, this is alright. If you have like 3 of these modules in a row, that'll help with processing, definitely. Now, Azimuth has some... I thought Azimuth had a refinery as well, but I guess it doesn't. It's got an ore detector, but we don't really want these on the main ship. Arc reactors. Relatively handy, I suppose. Hydrogen. Ah, that's the other thing we can put in here. This might have to go upstairs, but oxygen generators. Do we go for the azimuth type? How big are the azimuth ones? Azimuth is actually a bloody good size. Because these, in theory, could fit anywhere on this ship. So I could put a whole number of them up here. Like that. They're oxygen generators. It sounds like they're working as well. Oh wow. Yes, they're working. Where are they getting the ice from? Ugh! Don't like those noises. That tells me something's about to go wrong. I really hope it doesn't. But there you go. So we've got some oxygen being generated. And we know it's all linked up and working because we now have oxygen coming out of the vents. Which is fantastic. That's awesome. And actually I should have done this earlier, thinking about it. Alright, I'm going to do this separately for now. So you, if you go wrong, rear bulkhead front and bulkhead rear needs to close, I think. Let's check that quickly. So close. So you bulkhead front. So if I do bulkhead rear close, let's actually take you out. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Bulkhead front and bulkhead rear we'll put into a group as well, just called bulkheads. Like that. Okay, so if this goes wrong, if any of these get decompressed... Actually, no, that's bad as well. Let's get rid of that. I need the ground floor bulkheads. So, your ground, your ground. So, your bulkhead ground. Save. Okay. So, if something goes wrong with you, if you get depressurized for whatever reason, bulkhead ground, open, bulkhead ground, closed. That should do it. And if I set all these up to do the same thing... Ugh! I really don't like that noise. Why do you keep doing that? Oxygen low, it's saying. You're opening the door. Why are you opening the door? Oh, I think I set this up the wrong way around. Or did I set it up the right way around? No, I set it up the wrong way around. Let's do that again, shall we? So if there's a problem, closed, and if we're all good, open. Was that the way around I had it before? Oh, it's because I'm within sensor range. That would be why as well. That would be why. Okay, so same with you. Bulkhead ground, open. Bulkhead ground, closed. I think that's right. So if I come down here, the door will open. It'll start depressurizing. Alright, the door should be closing and it's not, which means I've set that up the wrong way around. Okay, let's fix that. So you're currently... That's set to open. Why are you still set to open? You're currently closed, right. So if all is good, so that should be closed, that should be open, right? Are we losing oxygen? I've got to change this one as well, I think. think that's right. I think that's right. So let's just get away from here and let it pressurise first. Maybe I just won't set up any actions for these. I can actually do that from... Actually, no, I can't do that from here. So I'm just going to get rid of these for now. I'll fix it on the actual main hull first, and then I'll copy it over. So we'll just let that work by itself. These should all start pressurizing again then. I just want to check that. The oxygen... the other thing we need is oxygen tanks in here. If we're going to be generating oxygen, we need somewhere to store it. That could go upstairs then, I suppose. So let's actually go upstairs. Why are you open? You shouldn't be open. Okay, so there should be loads of air being rushed out of here. Again, there's a lot of noise here. It's repressurizing. Okay, good. That's good to see. I need the oxygen tanks. That's what's going to go up here. Azimuth oxygen tank. How big are you? You're actually quite small considering. Where are your things? Top and bottom. So I believe under here are conveyor blocks. Yes, they are. Except for that one. But here should be conveyor block as well. Yep, good. So if I do all this, can't put them there because of the lights, but there you go, oxygen storage. And they should all start filling up now with lovely oxygen. Although, let's put them in, at least on this section, let's put them in this way around. Do these work? Maybe they have to be that way around. Oh no, they're working. Yeah, they're working. Awesome. Now, I can't actually access any of these control panels, but I'm assuming that they will... which one am I in now? If I do this and do oxygen... Yeah. So your oxygen tanks... Okay, good. So these are set to auto-refill. Which is good. So we'll set you to oxygen generators. Save. And then we'll set you to oxygen storage. And save. Now if I come out of this, we need the refineries. We'll do the arc furnaces first. Save. The batteries are... Yeah, battery first floor is good. So we've got the antenna, got the tanks, got the thrusters, which I'm not going to name. Somewhere down here we've got all the conveyors, which I'm also not going to name. The sorters, not going to name those. The lights, the panels, the merge blocks. There they are, furnaces. So you're going to go there, and the stone crushers are also going to be saved. Alright then guys, so that just about really does it for this particular episode. I know it's been a bit hit and miss again, and I do apologise for that. I need to put a camera on these as well, otherwise you're going to be able to see where you're flying. But if I go into here quickly and go info ship name, I'm going to rename this as refinery module. Refinery module 1. Which means some of these are also going to have to be changed. I think. Yeah. Refinery module. Like so. And refinery module. Like so. If I just actually come out this and just do standard. Standard module 1. That must be the beacon. I'll change that as well. Come out of this, go this, Control A. No wait, Control A. Transfer to me. Share with my faction. Perfect. And there you have it, guys. All these oxygen tanks are full, which is good to see. Although, did I set these to auto refill? Oxygen storage, auto refill. There we go. And it also fills up bottles automatically. If I go into inventory, we should see that these will all be set up as well eventually. So that's all good. The gravity generator I still need to move. I need to do that for all modules. Hide it away somewhere. Make sure that it's not too visible. I'd say this ship is quite vulnerable, but we haven't sort of come to the defense modules yet, and there will be some. And they will be positioned around key areas of the ship. So we don't need to worry too much about that right now. But yeah, apart from that, guys, I'm going to get in the elevator and see if the downstairs is actually pressurized now. So let's go downstairs and we'll check that. Off we go. Still a little bit shaky. It's a shame actually that nothing moves 100% smoothly in this game. These elevators are fantastic, it's just a shame that they don't move a bit smoother. I still need to put a catwalk on this floor as well. I need to do that. But yeah, this is all looking good. I'm very, very pleased with how this ship is looking. Very pleased. Looking forward to adding the next module. I think the next modules will probably be assembly. So I'll put like a whole line of assemblers and things like that, and production, add-ons, etc. And I think also we should go for something along the lines of either a cockpit or a hangar. I haven't fully decided yet. But that's for next time, guys. That'll be either next Tuesday or whenever I get round to actually recording the next episode of this. Because as I said before, it's not going to be frequent. If there's other things going on in my life, this will be the second series to get the cut. The first one will be Minecraft. But there will be another episode, don't worry. The series isn't ending. I just can't guarantee when that episode will be. And hopefully that's alright with you guys. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. Drop some comments down below for ideas for future episodes, and until next time, I will see you soon.